As Cameroon was celebrating national unity, it seems as in Douala, authorities were not happy with national unity. In fact, to hide their problems or the problems between them, they decided to make it clear in public, and the public needs an explanation. I'm talking about an incident that observers observed between the governor of Littoral, Jodene Ifahadiboa, and the senior divisional officer of Wouri. These two men seem to be having tension among them, and they could not hide this in private. They could not do this in private. Cameras were rolling, and the cameras caught what they ought not to have seen. And this is now raising question as to whether or not we are actually united in administration or divided in policy. But first, I will tell you that that incident that occurred is a good sign to me, a very good sign. It's a good sign that Cameroon is not that way people condemn it to be bad. Because if officials under the Bias government could be disagreeing on major issues to a level that they are showing it in public by their actions without even telling the public that this is what is happening, I think that's a good thing. Which means that either one of them is fighting to protect the interests of Cameroon. Either one of them is fighting to protect the interests of Cameroon, or all of them are fighting to protect the interests of Cameroon, but from different perspectives. Now, what happened? The senior divisional officer is the first of Wouri who is supposed to welcome the governor of Littoral, because the senior divisional officer of Wouri is the one who, after the governor of Littoral, the senior divisional of Wouri comes second. So, what happened was, the governor came out from his car. This video you are watching came out from his car. He was supposed to give a military salute, which he gave to the senior divisional officer. The senior divisional officer was supposed to also give him a military salute, which he gave. After the military salute, it is not something that is principle-oriented or constitutional-oriented, but for the sake of courtesy. It's a courtesy policy, which has not been enshrined. After you give a military salute, courtesy demands you extend a hand and shake the person. You understand? But that was not what was done by the governor. And it is making now Cameroonians to ask the question, what is the problem between these two great men? The governor gave a salute. Some have described it as sluggishly, just gave a passive salute like, okay, and passed the senior divisional officer. Then the next person, who probably is the DO, the next person, he gave a military salute and greeted the rest of the people, which means that he snapped a handshake from the senior divisional officer of Wouri. Now, some are saying that it is because of land issue that these two men have a problem among themselves, that the governor probably was reported. And the senior divisional officer is saying that some are saying that the governor is also saying that it was reported. It stemmed from a land dispute, though they have not officially come out to say it, but according to online information we are seeing circulating, that is as a result of land dispute. Either one of them want to take land that belongs to the state and the country and the nation to use it on their personal gain, or one of them is trying to preserve the land in a different manner or following a different road. Either of them can be right, or one of them is right and one is wrong, based on if you go deep into the matter. But you see this thing that happened. If this thing had happened if it has happened in an Anglophone region, would have been saying that, don't you see? It's good that it did not happen in the Anglophone region. It happened in the French region. Now, as it stands right now, it is very normal for the governor to give a press release to either say that, no, I did not snub him, I gave him a military salute, it's no obligation that I must greet him. And it is also important for the senior divisional officer to come out and tell the public, because the cameras were rolling. The cameras we caught that, and it's a good thing. It means that Biafra government, not everybody is on that same line of the same. It means Biafra government, yes, it's a good thing that's happening. I want you to watch the full video.
Network.